friends, I am Niharika. Well, in today's lesson, we are going to learn how to express shock. Now, there are situations, unexpected situations, where we have no clue what to say. Be it native speakers or English learners, we do fall short of words. So, in this lesson today, we are going to help you with some phrases to express shock. But before I go ahead and help you with these phrases, let me tell you that shock and surprise, two different things, because people, when they're shocked, they tend to say, I'm so surprised. So that's incorrect. Shock is a negative thing, okay? So shock is an emotional, strong feeling when something negative happens, okay? And whereas surprise is more towards a positive situation. Okay, so keep that in mind, and now let's get started. The very first one that I have for you is the news came as a complete shock. Okay, so probably you were shocked to hear something. Okay, maybe someone died, and the person who died was just 30 years old. So yes, it is shocking, right? So the news came as a complete shock. Okay, so this is one of the phrases that you can use. The second one that I have for you is we are completely taken aback. So this is another way to express shock. Okay, so probably, something really bad happened. Okay, maybe you have a factory and there was fire last night. Okay, and it is shocking, and of course it is depressing too. So when you are discussing it with people, you're not just gonna be stunned and look at their faces and express your shock. You gotta say something. So the right thing to say is, we are completely taken aback by this. It means you are shocked. I was just stunned. Okay, so probably you caught your friend's husband with another woman. He's cheating. So it's shocking, right? You're completely taken aback. So, I was just stunned to see him with another woman. So you were shocked to see him with another woman. Okay, so that's how you can use this. Another one, it's unbelievable. Okay, now it's unbelievable. Well, of course, when something bad happens, you're just not ready to believe it, right? That's how our heart is. We don't want to believe that something negative can really happen. But yes, there are situations that are really bad. That's how life is. So it's unbelievable. Keep it simple, okay? Don't express too many things. Just say, oh my God, that's just unbelievable, okay? So maybe your friend who always showed that she had a wonderful marriage, okay? She's very happy with her husband, but now, they have declared that they are filing for a divorce. So you are really shocked, okay? So it's just unbelievable, really? Sharon is filing for divorce? Okay, so you're shocked. It's not a good thing, okay? It's not a surprise for you, but you are shocked. The next one, words can't describe how I feel about this. Okay, so whatever the situation is, talk about it. And, it's just simple. When you are falling short of words, you don't know what to say. Probably these phrases don't come to your mind. Then you can say, words can't describe how I feel about this, okay? So just don't get into any other phrases. Just keep it simple. Words can't describe how I feel about this, okay? And then the last one, there is no way it could have happened, okay? So when do you use this statement? When something that you can't even imagine can happen, okay? Like the earthquake in Nepal. Like probably it's just unimaginable, okay? And when you heard the news about this earthquake, you were really shocked, right? So you could have never imagined. So to express the shock, you would say, there is no way it could have happened, okay? So someone told you or someone mentioned that, this woman has cancer, okay? She's just 20 years old and she has cancer. So it's like, you're shocked. It's unbelievable, right? You can't even imagine something could happen to this woman ever. So use this statement. Okay, so these are some phrases that would help you to express shock. And now let's have a look at some phrases that would help you to talk about how pathetic or how bad something is. So here are 3 phrases that you can use to talk about how bad something has happened. Very first one, it's awful. Okay, so now you're shocked, but now after expressing shock, you know, you got to use some more words. Okay, so to talk about it further, it's awful. Okay, so maybe someone died, okay, at a very young age. So you said that it's unbelievable. Okay, so but to continue talking about it, it's awful. Okay, the second one, what a terrible news. Okay, you're shocked. Okay, words can't express how you feel about it. You have already expressed that you're shocked, but now you got to talk a little further. So what a terrible news, okay? And then third one, it's a tragedy, okay? So something really bad has happened, okay? It's devastating for someone. So, of course, as I said, with shock comes depression as well. So it's a tragedy. So these 3 are very common and everyone understands when you use these words to describe when something bad has happened, okay? And then I have 3 more phrases for you here that you can use for the after effects, okay? You're shocked, okay? You described, you expressed how bad you feel about it, and now the after effects. Okay, so the very first one, to come to terms with. Now, to come to terms with, it means to accept. Okay, so this boy who died at a very early age, you know, the mother has come to terms with his death. So, you know, she has accepted that yes, her son is no more. Okay, so these are the after effects. The second one, to give moral support. Okay, when something bad happens, you're shocked, okay, the news is just terrible. It's important for you to give moral support to someone. So to give moral support is to sympathize, okay, and to be with that person. Okay, so that's how you can use this phrase. And then the last phrase that I have for you that you can use is to be prepared or to be better prepared. So you use this phrase when you have learned a lesson, okay? Something bad happened and you have learned a lesson out of it. So you should be or will be better prepared. So that's how you can express when you have learned a lesson. Right, so probably there was an earthquake or there was fire. You have learned a lesson now, and now it's important for you to be well prepared or to be better prepared for these kind of situations. So go ahead, use these. These are very, very simple phrases. Express shock, okay? Don't just express it on your face. Use words as well. And I'll be back with a new lesson. Till then, you take care. Hi friends, I'm Niharika. Well, English is the most widely spoken language, but at times people do mispronounce certain words. Now, there are different reasons for it. You know, there are words that are always being mispronounced by so many people, so people tend to think, well, that's the pronunciation. So, in this lesson, I have picked up around 15 random English words which are usually mispronounced by many people. So, we are going to learn how to pronounce these words correctly. So, let's get started. The very first one, the dry fruit. Well, it's pronounced as almond. Many people tend to pronounce it as almond. I would like to eat 5 almonds. That's incorrect. The correct pronunciation is almond, okay? almond. Okay, so the L is silent.